So you've obviously struck me as a very charitable guy with all the good work that you do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this new thing. Well, it's not a new thing. I guess we meet every year to talk about this busking stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of the fourth. I started it in 2007. It was just me, and since then, Warchild's just kind of taken the idea and really run with it, and it's turned into this, I guess, pretty major thing. It's like 50 or 60 artists show up on the 21st of September and hit the city and busk and raise a bunch of money, and it's a very genuine thing because it's artists doing what they do, you know, in a very informal setting, and I've just been so impressed by the number of artists and the people that have come out, you know, from like Protest the Hero to Ron Sexsmith, you know, to it's just it's an amazing group of people that give their time and we raise a bunch of money. It's good.
What's the official title of the event?
Busking for Change. Although I didn't coin that, I just did when I did it, you know, it was kind of I was really tired of doing the for my solo record. The expensive glitzy videos, even if it's not, even if it's trying to be alternative or whatever, you're spending a lot of money and wasting a lot of money. And so a friend of mine, Mika, is a director. You know, he's great with a video camera, basically. And I just called him and said, look, I want to do this thing. Bust the streets of Toronto, try to build a school. Chantal and I, the year before, we'd raised $30,000 over the course of a year and rebuilt a school in the Congo with Warchild. And at that point, I think they'd rebuilt 12 or 13 of them on their own, and so we saw the value in what they were doing in that region, and being, you know, tied to something as tangible as a school, and seeing it done, and seeing the kids, and seeing them going to school after, and you know, the kind of before and after pictures. So what we did was we just had a couple basically cardboard signs that I pulled out of the Starbucks next to my place right before, just ripped open some boxes, wrote the numbers down on, you know, what your donation means, and you know, it's 13 or 14 hours in Toronto. I did it at the end of October, so it was freezing cold,
Yeah.
which was a dumb idea. But yeah, we documented this thing and ended up being the video for a song called Yellow Brick Road. And on that day, we raised $22,000, so it was a pretty amazing day. And now I don't even know the numbers, but I think we've raised over $300,000 over the course of the last three Busking for Change.
So you've got 50-odd people participating this time?
Yeah, if not more. I mean, I think at some point, Warchild, because they can only get permits for different parts of the city, that they kind of have to cap it, which is amazing.
That's so Toronto, you know, that they would put a cap on something like this.
Yeah, it's very, it's the bureaucracy of the city we live in.
So where are you going to be playing?
I'm going to do a thing in not to be too Machiavellian, but it's the financial district's not a bad place to raise money. So I'll be down at First Canadian Place.
Inside or out?
Inside. Which is, you know, at this point, I don't think today would matter. Today would be rough outside. You can't win, right, with the elements. Yeah.
Well, this is and if we've raised $300,000 over the last 3 years, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, $100,000 in a single day isn't really out of the realm of possibility, is it?
I guess not. I mean, yeah, I think with the I don't want to say popularity, seems like it cheapens the concept, but as
notoriety.
As this concept of busking, you know, for the day grows, I think it's a quiet goal, definitely. Yeah, it's an amazing. It's a testament to Toronto too, because it is that kind of city where, and I noticed it, where while we were still waiting for some. I started at the Edge actually at like 7 in the morning. And I went on the morning show and said my thing, and I hadn't really finished the signs, you know. And so while I was walking to the next location at about 9:30, when I finally finished the signs about, you know, what a desk costs, and when you put it in very simple point form for people as they're walking by, all it takes is a simple glance to see that, you know, $300 for a set of books for the year for 2 students, and people stop and start reaching. It's that kind of, you know, it becomes tangible to them. It's not just give money to Warchild. It's
it disappears into some giant hole when you don't know where it's going to. But if I give you $300, I'm getting a set of books for a school in the Congo for 3 years, for an entire year.
Yeah, or even on a smaller scale, if someone, you know, just throws a loonie or a toonie in, what happens is, you know, 3 months later they can go on the site and see that, you know what, I participated in helping build that school, which is. You know, obviously, all charities can't work that way. They're bureaucracies, obviously, and the reason my wife and I are so affiliated with War Child is because the transparency is so great there, and we know most of the people that work there, and it's just we have utter faith and belief that every penny goes to the right place there. So, and this is a great example of seeing that. This is what you're doing.
So you're telling me you're going to work a 14-hour day?
No.
Oh, you're not. So how long are you going to perform for?
10 minutes. No. I don't. I mean, I'll definitely bust for a few hours, but it really ends up being able to give time to all these different artists.
Right.
Because if we were all to do, you just can't do it. It's become such a big event now that everyone kind of gets slotted, which is amazing. Yeah, I think it has to be organized actually.
And when you perform, what are you going to play?
I'm going to actually play a lot of, it's kind of a selfish thing, but a lot of new material for my solo record, which I'm still getting accustomed to.
Man, that's the bootlegging opportunities here are awesome.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't bother. I don't think they're going to be that good yet. This is the early stages.
Well, good luck with this, and I hope you hit that 100,000 or more mark this time. So that's September the 21st, all over Toronto.
Yeah, I would direct everyone to warchild.ca, and they'll have all the information of what artists are where at what times. And like I said, it's become quite a venture now where they have to actually organize it, and so it's really easy for people to find out who they want to see and run around. And it's such an amazing opportunity. I don't think you'd ever see a lot of these people doing this.
What day? That's a Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everybody should be at work. Everybody can come and check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I hope it works out well this
Thanks,
year.
Alan.
Better than last year.
Yeah, it will be. I'm very confident.
Good. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right.
Explore Music wears English Laundry apparel.